How's it going, YouTube? Chris here, Monolith Theater. I got a brand new video for you today. I had seen a post on Facebook, one of the movie groups, that iTunes has upgraded Titanic to 4K Atmos. So that was a few days ago when I saw that. You know, it's coming out December 5th on physical media. So this morning, I decided to check it out. And I want to give you my review on this because, and I pretty much stopped doing reviews on streams. I said, unless it was something that I thought was worthy of a review. And I just want to tell you, this is worthy of a review. So let's dive into it. Pretty much from the opening, when the movie comes on, it pretty much is breathtaking. So if this is any indication of what the physical media is going to be like on December the 5th, we are in for a treat, guys. We are in for a treat. So, like I said, from the beginning, when they're down in the subs and stuff like that, you can tell that it's going to look good, and some of the footage looked like, you know, from the submersibles and the footage of the actual ship looked like a documentary. I mean, it looked that good. But once they come up and, you know, the colors of the boat and the ocean and just all that, guys, I'm telling you, I was blown away. And then when they showed people's faces, I'm talking about detail. I mean, detail down to every little. You could see on Kate Winslet's face, you could see the little hairs on her face. That's how detailed this picture is. Now, I mean, I got a 135-inch screen. I'm sure you could see that on a OLED or, you know, a regular TV screen. But on my screen in here, I could see every detail. And then on Rose's face with the older, I mean, it was so clear and so detailed. Every wrinkle, every mole or dark spot on the face, it was there. I'm telling you guys, this physical media is probably going to be right up there with the Abyss good. Not the Abyss, Avatar good. It's pretty freaking amazing. So I think Cameron did a good job on this. So, and I'll go a step further. If this is any indication of how Titanic's going to look on physical media, what about True Lies, The Abyss, and Aliens? I think this is what we all been waiting for, guys. Because I'm telling you, the stream, it's a stream, and I really had to crank up the volume on the stream. So hopefully the physical media won't be like that. But I did have to crank up the volume on it. But I mean, people's been posting stuff on Facebook. I posted some stuff on Facebook, some pictures. I posted on Instagram. And guys, I'm telling you, the picture quality is amazing. So, and I think some people's already got a disc here and there. I've seen a couple of posts where somebody got their disc early, and it's probably reviewers. But mine, I'll be here next week sometime, probably next weekend, because I do have it pre-ordered. But the picture quality is phenomenal, guys. Phenomenal. I mean, I can't say enough about the detail, the ship, even the CGI. You know, a lot of this stuff is CGI and the ships and stuff like that. Even that looked good. It didn't look cartoony or anything I didn't see. I thought everything blended well, and the dark scenes at night and stuff like that. Man, it just looked phenomenal, guys. The night sky with all the stars. I know what's the guy's name? Bill deGrasse Tyson, the astrophysicist. I know he called up James Cameron and said, "Hey, you got the wrong star alignment." So I don't know if they fixed that. That dude's pretty smart. But man, the night sky with all the stars and stuff, I mean, it just looked phenomenal. All the different stuff on the ship, I'm just blown away at the picture quality. So, like I say, when the disc comes out, it's going to be better than this. So I am excited for it. So let's jump into the soundtrack. Dialogue was dead on, guys. I don't normally say a whole lot about dialogue, but you know, there's a lot of, I mean, there's a lot of talking in a lot of movies, but I mean, it's just something to me. It just stood out at how good it sounded. So um, I think all that was wonderful. Like I said, I did have to crank it up some on the on my AVM90. The Atmos, that there were some effects, but I felt like most of it was down on the floor, but it was good. Man, just all kinds of things, you know, coming around you and making noises, of course, on the ship, and especially when it's uh, sinking. I mean, that scene is, you know, one of the best scenes in part of the movie. But just overall, the wind blowing and ambient sounds. I mean, it was a really good mix, and I'm glad we did get an Atmos mix, because a lot of these movies, um, they bring them out on 4K, and you don't even get a Atmos mix or DTSX mix. So I was glad to see Cameron's actually. I'm assuming he's got control over his movies like that. Uh, but I mean, I'm glad to see that they're putting time and effort in these movies, um, because they look good and they sound good. So guys, I think we're gonna be in a treat for this one in about a week. A week from Tuesday. We're gonna be in a real treat for Titanic on 4K. But right now, I mean, if you want to pick it up, if it was $25, I probably wouldn't have bought it. Uh, but it's only $7.99 on iTunes right now, and that's 4K Atmos. I can't remember if it was Dolby Vision or whatever. Maybe some of you guys probably know. I didn't even look at that part. I was just blown away with how it looked and how it sounded. It did have a good sound. Not a strong Atmos, I didn't think. And I didn't, because I've got my front wides hooked up now. I really didn't hear a whole lot out of those. Maybe sporadic here and there. But just my, 7 bed layer speakers, they got to work out, because there was always, something going on in it. So, guys, I honestly, I highly recommend this stream if you want to check it out. Just right before it comes out. I mean, it's $8. It's not too over expensive, so it's a good little cheap thing while you got the last day off of work before you have to go back to work, whatever. Yeah, I highly recommend this one to check it out for $8. Dolby Atmos 4K. It's really good, guys. So we are definitely in for a treat on that. So I posted on my YouTube, on Facebook, and on Instagram. I will be on a first live show on Instagram. I say it's a show, it's a podcast or a live video, whatever, with Easy. Let me get this right. Easy HT Tech and Horizon Home Theater. And they asked me to come on there. So that's kind of cool. I'm excited about that. Excited and nervous at the same time. But I don't know. Never know what to expect about, I've never done a live before, so I guess I'm just a little nervous about that. But I've been wanting to do live. I want to host some podcast or some live, and I'm going to do it. But this Thursday, November 30th at, I think it's 9:30 Eastern time. So 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. I think that's right. It's an hour difference where he's at. So it'll be 9:30 here. Definitely tune in and check it out, guys, because it'll be good, and I'm excited for it. So I just want to let y'all know about that if you hadn't already seen it, and then we'll see how that goes, and maybe I'll start doing some lives on here on YouTube. That's just trying to figure things out for the future. for my channel. But yeah, that's what we got there. Still, I hadn't done anything else to the theater, to the walls and stuff, and but we'll cover that in another video. I try to figure some things out there. So guys, that's my video today. Hope you enjoyed it. Definitely Titanic's. I know the disc is going to be awesome because the stream is really good, guys. I recommend checking it out. $8 iTunes. That's kind of a no-brainer, man. So guys, that's my video, and everybody have a good day, and we'll catch you again in the next video.